A little more. It's gonna be so far around that way. You just set up.
Where's your TV box?
My box.
Yeah, the TV ain't on.
Well, it was. It's just the trouble I always have. Good morning, everybody. What did I do with that?
I don't know. You just had it, though. Guess what we're looking for? I don't know. They want to be a button somewhere.
No, it was playing earlier. It was. Well, I don't know where that control I just had is.
I mean, you just had it in your hand.
Oh, that ain't it.
No.
Good morning, y'all.
Talk to him, Grandma.
We having some same old technical difficulties.
Just 76 degrees. Tell them that.
Good morning. I'm Helen from Georgia, and there it is. And we're out here trying to do a video. Me and Tammy. This is my daughter-in-law, Tammy. We got. Oh, it's going, ain't it? You pretty good, Tammy.
Well, I just had to find the box.
No device found. Oh,
we'll get it.
Y'all, this is typically.
We're doing the technical show ourselves. Of course, I had to scoop around for snakes this morning before I sat down.
Weather. Goodness, get started. What does this mean?
Let me hold that, Grandma. You go ahead and talk to him.
You know more about
no, not really,
a fire stick than I do, I think.
Not really, but you go ahead and
I have y'all some coffee.
You go ahead and do your thing here.
This is y'all's my Georgia cup. I'm gonna let y'all drink out of my Georgia cup. It's got peanuts, peaches, all kind of stuff.
Come
on here.
Let's go to home.
That
let's go over.
We grow in Georgia.
That's right.
So we getting it, y'all. I wish I wouldn't have this last minute difficulties, but
that take all the fun out of it, Grandma.
I don't know what part of that's fun, Tammy. There was a little frog up there this morning. I showed it to Danny, but I don't see him now.
Well, maybe he'll stay wherever he's at, because I'm telling you,
a pretty one.
After the surprises we had yesterday, I just don't think I want no critter surprises today.
I got to show you something in a minute.
It's not a snake, is it?
It's not one. This is my cup.
Y'all, I just don't know if I can take another one.
I'm telling you, that was really a lot to.
There you go, Grandma.
Oh yeah, I see it.
I'm gonna fix it in a minute. I'm just
stick it right there. So you don't need it
where I can
anymore,
reach.
Yes.
Yo, I just had to temporarily settle him. Now let's figure this thing. You talk to them and I'll try to figure this out.
Okay.
All right. YouTube. There we go.
No, we pre-set this stuff, and somehow or another it gets off before we go on, or when we go on. I'll say that. I'm telling you, I don't know what happens. What now?
I'm just talking to it.
Oh, what did it say?
It hadn't said nothing yet. I said, it hadn't said nothing, Grandma. I said, come on here.
Oh, gracious.
I tried to, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's see. Let's find Grandma.
Go to right here, my picture. Every time I punch it, your channel.
There you go. There you go. Look at you.
There it is.
Don't think Grandma don't know how to get there.
Are you gonna be spending
All
any
right, hold on a minute. I
time
gotta
with
get. It'll be all
Merry
right. Hold
Christmas.
on. It's
They're
just.
gonna come
It's
after
on
the
that
rest of
other
the year. They just
side.
can't make the trip right this moment.
Come on.
It's too
Oh,
bad.
that's it.
Oh, I don't know
What?
if I
We
can
ain't
put 'em on.
never ready.
We are
No,
ready.
I mean, I don't. I'm not including Tammy. I'm never ready. I'm telling you.
Hey, we're ready. We are ready.
But look what time, how long it took us to get ready.
It's just 10:05.
I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. You would think somebody that gets up that early could get everything done
Oh, you would think so.
and in time and not be dragging around here at the last minute. But things work till the last minute.
Oh, let me go ahead and like it since we're right here. Live chat. Come on, live chat.
It'll probably come on in a minute.
Just gotta skip the ad first. There we go.
Y'all, I know y'all seen yesterday's show up there. Tammy, I worked yesterday outside all day. All day. Well, I said, oh, I got to run to the post office before it closes. I run to the post office and I got coming back and I said, well, I'll go check the mail while I'm up here on the road where it's at. So
Thank you, Lord.
I went down there and I saw Tammy sitting out there, you know, and I said, well, she must be doing a video. And I said, I went on down there and I got the mail and there was one way back in the back, just as far as it would go. I reached and I reached and I reached. I couldn't get it. I had to open the door and reach. If it hadn't been for that.
Yeah, see, the Lord just timed everything just
He
right.
sure did. He sure did. Because if I hadn't had the time getting that letter out of that box, I'd have been gone when you was out there trying to stop me. I'd have been already gone because I don't usually, everything's usually right up at the front, but there was a letter way back and I could not get it.
Thank you, Mr. Postman.
Anyway, I said, well, I'm on way better when I go by, she's out there videoing.
Oh, waving at her too.
Anyway, she was out there just doing this right here. I said, well, she must want me to get on the video, and I'm not dressed to be on no video. But I'm going to stop and tell her I ain't dressed. I ain't dressed for no video. I was ashamed to even go to the post office because I'd been working. Anyway, here she comes flying out. Well, I said, I'm going to turn in and tell her I can't be on no video because I ain't dressed. There's a snake out here. A snake, a snake. I said, oh, good. I jumped out of the car.
That's exactly what I was doing. Oh.
And, y'all, if that wasn't a perfect timing, it couldn't have been no perfect timing. Because
That's right.
that letter let me stay at that mailbox longer than I would have normally done it. Usually I get that mail and I'm right back out of there. But yesterday I was trying to get that letter out. It seemed like 5 minutes. And finally I had to get out, open the door, and reach way back there. So anyway, that put me right in time that you seen that snake.
Perfect timing. Yeah, I saw him right after you went by to go to the mailbox.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. I had not seen him until you went by.
I said, she's wanting me to be on that video, and I'm not dressed, but I'm gonna pull in here and tell her I ain't dressed. But it wasn't that. It was you was having a problem with a snake.
But Grandma got to be on the video too. And hey, and Mr. Man did too, didn't he? Whether he had his hair combed or not.
Y'all, after I done away with the snake,
Thank the Lord.
I come on home, and I was sitting in there. Here she comes hollering out there, another snake. Oh, good.
Anthony said they had a python trying to get in the bathroom the other night.
Oh!
And we thought we had it rough.
Where did python come from?
I don't know, but
You know, Tammy Serene had one in a cage, and it got out in her trailer down there where they live,
Ooh.
and they never found it. You think I could have slept a night in there? No, no.
No, me either.
I'd like to never slept that time. Cody had one in his bedroom in there. Get loose. Or come in there. I don't know how he come in there.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I knew I would forget about the python if I didn't go ahead and
Well,
read
tell
that.
me,
So,
hon.
no, you go ahead and finish your story now. You come home and you was watching the video.
No, I was watching the video. Here's a hollering snake again. Well, I jump up, get my cutters, and I went up there through the path up there to where they was at. And Tammy was somewhere. I don't know where you had went.
I was at the ditch getting rid of the
Oh
other snake.
yeah. Danny finally come out there and done away with him
He hit him one time.
one time. One time to me ain't enough.
That wasn't sufficient for me
No.
either.
Anyway, I walked up there and I saw Danny sitting in the chair, and I walked over there to that wood pile, that where y'all burn stuff, and there's a piece of wood about like this, right about like, no, I can't get it out. It's a little piece of wood about like this. Stephen Bill's birdhouse is a little thin piece. I picked it up and I throwed it over. I was hoping it was gonna scare Danny to death.
Yeah, especially after he threw that snake on me.
But the first one I threw, it rolled up there and didn't make no noise. I had to go get another piece, and I got a bigger piece, and I got a little closer, and I throwed it, and it hit, and he just turned around like this right here. He ain't even scared. I thought he was gonna jump up from there and have a fit, but
Ain't
he
scared of
didn't. He
nothing.
didn't. I was hoping I was gonna scare him good, but it didn't work.
He deserved to be scared, leaving me out there by myself with that snake.
He's
He wasn't even motioning, trying to get
I
out
know,
there.
and he's just as slow. Don't hurry for nothing,
Only reason he come out there, Grandma, is cause you pulled up.
and it's gonna make him look bad.
Well,
It
it made
might-
him look
it might.
bad anyway.
Oh, I was gonna show you something.
Well, if it's a snake, I don't
Seem
want
like-
to see it.
Same light. Same light.
Grandma, what have you got in that?
I want you to look.
Ah! Is it a rope or a snake?
I come out here this morning looking for a flower pot, and I picked this pot up and looked.
Oh, golly. It even moves.
Y'all, it's a rope, but I'm telling you, it looked like
I see it.
It looked like a snake. I said, Lord have mercy. Look at him. Everything I look at looks like a snake, but it's a rope. And I don't even like to touch it, because
Barb sent you a super chat.
who?
Barb,
Oh,
Barbara.
thank you, Barb.
Y'all, everywhere I walked in the house last night, I watched where I put my feet. And I'm telling y'all, Sheriff Hodges was outside at dark, and guess where he stayed? Up on his stick with his door open, because you couldn't have paid me to go in that yard after dark and close his cage. I said he'd just had a fin for his own
Here's
self.
that.
It looks just like a snake.
It looks just like one.
Y'all, I still ain't quite over that.
Uh,
In fact, since Grandma showed the rope, look at him.
what?
And I don't even
dang,
shave.
I didn't mean to scare you.
I mean, I ain't even a shaky person.
I didn't mean it. I didn't know it was going. I was going to let you look at
Well,
it,
I
but
was
wasn't.
already not there, Grandma.
What's that? An airplane?
Hey,
Well,
I can tell y'all, if they anybody wanting to sneak up here and scare Grandma today, buddy, today would be to do it, because you going down. I'm ready.
y'all, I haven't seen any. Well, yeah, Stephen found one out there at the bottom of the
No, they all up there at my
the
house.
pipe. Well, they got plenty to eat up there. I'm telling you, they got.
Oh,
I mean, I was looking for a little flower pot to put a flower in back there, and I reached to get that one, and I said, oh, I said,
It got your attention,
said-
didn't it?
I'm gonna show that to Tammy when she comes.
Yeah. I appreciate that, Grandma. I knew it had to be something involving something like a snake. I mean, I knew it had to be. But anyway.
Well, it just so happened it was right over there, and I picked it up. Something was on top of it, and I picked it up, and I looked, I jumped.
Well, I'm a firm believer. Well, y'all can believe it or not, but if something happens twice, it'll happen 3 times.
Oh.
So, I'm looking for that
Well,
third snake.
I'm telling you, they got a Christmas dinner up there at Stevens. They got all the food, all the biddies, all the eggs, everything they like to eat.
Well, can't they wait till Christmas to come?
No, they won't. They like to eat everything they can find and get to. I hope.
Well, Grandma, I mean,
And all that cutting and stuff across the road probably runs some out from over there, 'cause nobody ever went in them thick woods.
yeah, that
And
second
Stephen-
one looked like he was headed back across that
Stephen,
way.
better watch out, 'cause they could be some rattlesnakes and all kind of snakes over there. I don't know how poisonous those snakes are, but
Well, them two from yesterday, they not poisonous.
well,
Even
no,
if they
no,
were, they not
they
poisonous.
ain't poisonous now. Stephen was on there this morning talking about Grandma was beating up my cage. I said, well, I didn't hurt it, I don't think. Did you see anything?
The cage?
Yeah.
No, you hadn't hurt the cage. I mean, excuse
Uh.
me. No, ma'am, you have not hurt the cage.
Grandma's beating up my cage. Well, that snake was on it. And he was trying to get just as far away from me as he could get,
Hey,
all up in the lining.
he's fortunate it's still standing. I'm telling you.
And let me tell you something else, Stephen, if you're looking. I guess you probably ain't. Just because you bought a new axe don't mean it's sharp
Yeah.
as it needs to be.
And just because you bought a new machete don't mean it's heat treated, hardened. I'd carry that machete back up there and say, look at him, man. There's something wrong with this thing.
That's right. That ain't. I know it probably costs a good bit.
I mean, and the shovel wouldn't even cut through the snake.
Oh, they tough. They tough. You can't hardly.
It finally did bust him open in about 3 places.
Well, that's. You can't hardly.
And Danny talking about, these people ain't gonna like you killing that snake. I said, this is my yard and I don't care whether anybody on there likes it or not. That snake's going down. Dana, it ain't funny. You should have been here.
Oh, is she laughing?
She's saying LOL. Uh-huh.
They know if they come down here, they gonna get.
It is not funny. It wasn't funny yesterday neither, was
I
it?
was trying to scare Danny. I thought he was gonna jump up, but I ain't never seen him jump for nothing. He's the slowest thing. He's always late. Tony would get up and get his clothes on and be ready. Danny would be dragging around, getting his clothes on. Tony say, hurry up, Danny, let's go. The bus is gonna be here in a minute. That didn't faze him. I had to take him to school a bunch of times after I got off of work at 8 o'clock. He'd be sitting there, miss the bus.
No, it ain't, Dana. I see you, Dove, Grandma. Dove said, I knew they was going to ask, Tammy, did you give him the business yesterday? Just trust me. When I got
Who the business?
Danny for not coming out of that house.
Oh.
When I got in there, I had a talk with him just like it done a bit of good. He all he could do was lay on the couch and laugh. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's all funny to him. That's just entertaining him to pieces.
it wasn't funny at
But
all.
it's funny to him, you know who he's kin to, don't you?
Yes, ma'am. But and then Stephen this morning, I was about half asleep, but anyway, Stephen talking about, I got my $100 worth of stuff up there. I bought to cage that snake, and I could have had that snake if I'd have been home.
What?
Well, son, you should have canceled your vacation, and you should have been snake watching at home, because we had 2. You could have had 2, but
You done had one chance to get him and you let him get loose.
That's right. See,
That's the last That's it. No other chances.
You can pet anything you want up
Yeah.
there, but it ain't gonna be no snake now.
No, I ain't messing with no snakes. When Cody found that snake in his room, I could not hardly sleep. I couldn't hardly walk around, which I got every room in my house. It's got a light. It's not black, dark. It's where I can see the floor. I could see if something was down there, and I looked because where they bored holes to get a cord, internet thing up in the floor. I think's where he come in, but I plugged that up. But they can get through some little bitty places.
Oh yeah, and you
Okay.
know the way he looked like he might have been coming from under the house, like Danny said. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Grandma.
Oh,
I
that's
thought you was
okay.
finished.
That's okay.
And shoot,
I ain't-
everywhere I walked in the house, I looked.
Danny was down here this morning, and we was around there looking at the chickens and before he left. And he was telling me something, and I said, "Oh, look at that bird up there in that tree." A big old bird. I said, "Oh, I done it again, didn't I?"
Yeah.
You know,
Anthony, a BB gun's not big enough for a
no,
snake. He said
that
you
thing
needed a
would
BB gun.
bounce off of him like.
He
No.
sent you a super chat,
Oh,
though.
thank you. He did. Really.
Anthony,
Thank you,
Anthony
Anthony.
did.
How sweet.
thank you. Not a BB gun.
No, not a BB. I got a pellet gun, and that'll.
Oh, well, we ain't supposed to be. I'm sorry. There I go again. See, y'all make me say those words. We're not supposed to be saying G-U-N. And I fall for it every time.
Well, we need to get off the snake subject. Well, I don't use one of them to do away with no snake, 'cause I ain't studying no. I'm wanting to get it done in a hurry and know he's gone.
Yeah.
But that one yesterday I was chopping at, did you see him strike at me 2 or 3 times?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I mean, boy, he just stuck back. And he stretched out a long way. If I hadn't have been far back as I was, he might have bit me.
He heard you was a snake slayer.
Who did?
The snake.
Oh, well, if they messing with my chicken, I had a snake in my yard for years. And I never bothered him. I videoed him crawling and everything. What?
I'm grunting.
I mean, he never bothered nothing, and I just didn't bother him. But whenever they go in my chicken pen and eat 4 of my eggs and can't get out the hole that he went in, he's in dangerous territory. He ain't gonna make it.
And when he just shows up in my yard, he's in dangerous territory.
Well,
I know they might be more under the house blooming.
Jada found one in her dresser drawer or something the other, didn't she?
She did.
Some kind of drawer in her house.
If I'd have found one in my dresser drawer, I'd have needed some more underwear for sure. I did find a little one in my kitchen cabinet drawer one time.
Oh.
When we lived up there in front of East Lawrence, I was reaching down in the drawer to get the scissors, and it was a little snake wrapped around the handle of the scissors.
Oh.
Naturally, Danny wasn't at home.
Well,
Not that it would have done
that's
any
right.
good if he
That's
had
right.
been.
If he'd have been there, he'd said, "Tammy, get that snake and get him out of here."
But I went
He
over there
wouldn't.
and got Mr. Donald Foskey, and he come got him for me.
I remember him.
He was a little snake, but Donald saved the day that
He
day.
worked at the Willow Mill. He was a mess.
Hmm
He
Him and his wife are sweet people.
I remember. I reckon that's the same one I'm talking about.
The one that lives up there across from East Lawrence.
Well, I might have him mixed up with
I
somebody
think there's
else.
two. This one, Mr. Donald worked at Fairway Supermarket with us
no,
for years.
No, that's not him. That was another one.
I know the one you talking about too, though.
Well, he had a daughter. The one I'm talking about had a daughter that I went to school with.
The one I'm talking about got, I believe, 3 daughters.
Well, he might have had 3, but I just knew one of them. I went to school with her.
They's 2 of them.
And I can't remember what her name was, but Anyway, y'all, that was an eventful day yesterday.
That thing was like 7 foot long, Bearded Granny said. Well, all I know is
I believe he
long.
was.
I just did not enjoy that at all. I got bit by a copperhead snake and almost died. I was
Oh.
in ICU for days. My family was called in, but God, He had a different plan for me. I hear you, Sandy.
They are poisonous.
Ooh.
They are. I heard one time where these little youngins found some baby ones, and they thought they were fish bait, and they were picking them up, trying to put them in some
Ooh.
cans, and they was biting them.
Oh.
Y'all, I have got a dove, a little baby dove. Around here,
It was right over there when I pulled up.
was he? He's not scared either.
He was laying right over there.
He was laying right over there in that sand, and I walk out here and look at him. He don't fly. I mean, he will fly if you get too close, but he don't act like no normal dove. He's not scared.
He hadn't been around Stephen hollering yet.
And yeah, that's the truth. The other day when we went around there to look at my little garden stuff, he was sitting around there. And I don't know if his mama and daddy birds got killed, or I don't know how come it's just one, but it's just one. And I walk right up on him and he don't fly, but if you go too close, he'll fly off. But I mean, he don't act normal like a wild dove. Don't let you get, and they won't even fly down if they see you.
I got my coffee.
They keep their distance, and this one is different somehow. I'd love to catch him and keep him, but I don't guess I can because I can't catch him. I thought I might. But he could get through that wire out there.
Yeah, he'll probably stay right around here, Grandma.
Hawks or something might have got his brothers and sisters if they were hatched somewhere. I don't know. And mom and daddy too. I thought the mom and daddy would, look for a young bird that just got out of the nest. But he's a little bit bigger than just got out of the nest, but he don't act like no normal wild bird.
Now, Grandma's looking out for me today. Are you cold, Grandma?
Mm.
Grandma's got me a fan down here, and I mean, it is doing it now.
Was it too much?
Oh, no, ma'am. I just want to make sure you're not cold.
I'm not cold and I'm not hot.
Because, I mean, it feels good.
I like to keep everybody comfortable and not straining and stuff. I like for everybody to be comfortable. I told Danny, I said, y'all don't do all this mess. I do it when I do a video. I'm bringing stuff out, doing this, doing that, feeding birds, watering stuff, and I never stop.
Well, Grandma, you know me. If it took too much effort, I wouldn't do it in the first place. Now, Danny's right about that. I'm a little on the lazy side. I hadn't always been, but I'm milking it now.
Well, you have to slow down when you get a little older and take it easy. And
Sandy said...
Seems like I ain't found that out yet.
Sandy said they were on a bike trail riding bikes when that snake bit her. And she had to pedal that bike back to the car, and all that poison went through her body because she was pedaling that bike. Yeah, Sandy, it's only by the grace of God you hear. He wasn't through with you yet. What a testimony.
Yes, good gracious. I've heard, I don't know who said it, but they was hunting and they was walking and they felt something bumping their side of their leg.
Oh.
It was a rattlesnake. They was standing on it, and he was flipping back and forth. And it's really dangerous to be out
Yeah. Y'all, I don't know what kind of snake it was, but I was at work, at my work table.
There's a dove. There's some more. How many is it?
There was 2 on that feet in that
That's
brown
probably,
pot.
they probably, oh,
Hey!
that's, what's his name?
Is it Nathan?
Nathan. He thought we was pointing at him.
He was waving at us.
I know it. But we was pointing at them birds that flew off over there.
He does got him a new truck, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
But y'all, I was sitting at
I'm
my
so
work,
proud for him.
my work table,
Huh?
inside Parker Aerospace, and I saw something out of the corner of my eye, and there was a snake, not a big one, but it wouldn't matter what size it was. Anyway, he was wrapped around the table leg, and I had my leg, my foot propped up on the table leg, and the little snake was just a striking at my shoe.
Oh, what kind
And
was it?
I don't know. But anyway,
I don't see how you out here would do.
let me I thought about it. I thought about not wearing my flip-flops. I did. But anyway, he was just striking at my shoe, and all I did was back up in my chair, and all I could say was, "Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus." And I backed up just as far as I could back up, and I said, "Oh Jesus." All them people there, and one of the young boys finally turned around and said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Oh Jesus, oh Jesus," and I was pointing to him. And I said, "Go get Daniel." Daniel, he'll pick up a rattlesnake. He's fascinated with rattlesnakes.
Oh,
I mean, he'll just pick up anything. Well, I don't think Daniel was there that day, so I got Spencer. I said, "Spencer, you got to get that snake." Well, Spencer was a little leery of it, but anyway, he got him, I reckon. I can't even remember. I was so scared I don't remember who really got him, but I mean, inside work, and he was just sitting there with his tail wrapped around the table leg, just striking at my shoe.
How many birds flew by here? Do you remember that snake got in the church?
I do.
I got him and put him in the trash can.
Guess who got him? Guess who rescued us all from the church snake? He had heard we was a snake handling church, and he was coming to check it out.
Well, we ain't no snake handling church, but we have been accused of it. I don't know, why. There's a little box on the stage that I don't know what that little box is, but somebody.
That's where we set the cross at.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the
that's
hole
right.
that
That's
they
right.
made to
That's
set the
right.
cross.
Somehow somebody told them we handle snakes at that church.
That was the box we kept the snakes in. Look, they pull out a snake up there. This gal's vacating. I'm just telling you. I love the Lord, and I know He's got me, but I'm vacating.
Well, I ain't crazy about it.
staying.
I mean, if I know a king snake is a king snake, but
That's
yeah,
one thing.
Yeah, that's one thing. But these other things,
As long as he ain't wrapped around my feet or something.
oh, I am. They ain't none gonna be safe in my yard because my chickens and my babies, they done when I thought I had them in a pen that nothing could get them. Much to my sorrow, something did get in there and killed,
Yeah.
swallowed some and tried to swallow. They got them down to the big part and they couldn't. And they were wet and you could tell a snake had tried to swallow them. And
It's a shot GUN, Jenny. She's asking what is a 410.
oh,
Oh, thank you, Jenny.
what did Jenny say? Jenny Rose. Oh. Jenny Rose. Oh, that's pretty.
It is a pretty name, ain't it? Miss Helen wasn't in the mood to make a proper introduction to the snake that day. It was just the old stick. It was just an old stick.
What?
Its head, and that's all she wrote. In other words, to you that was just an old stick, and you beat it to death because it ate your chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And had about 4. Well, one of them had 4 eggs in it. And he had part of its head sticking out about this far. And he couldn't get no further because he had all them eggs in his stomach. it's like Rio Grande fence. It's like, kind of big enough that a snake could get through it if he wasn't too awful big. But much to his sorrow, he had done eat eggs and couldn't get out. So when I walked up there and he was doing his head back like this trying to get out, he didn't get out. And that ain't the only one that's been in there. I've had 2 in there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And I mean, they was all down in the nest, all behind it. Just, you can't hardly pull them out either. They strong and tough.
That's right.
They ain't
That
easy.
was tough
They
yesterday. Or
ain't
that,
easy to get rid of. Does anybody have snake problems? Snakes gonna start putting up signs saying,
stay out.
Grandma
Grandma gonna
will.
get you.
that's right.
I'm sorry, we was reading that at the same time, Blue. I couldn't help
I
it.
didn't know that. We was reading it at the same time. I just happened to look up there and
We
see
have
that.
pink rattlesnakes here. Look, I don't care what color they
I
are,
don't
Doug.
either. I don't care if they purple. They ain't surviving around my chicken pen. And I love purple, but not a purple snake. I got a little can of coffee, and on top of it, it had a statue, and it had a little green snake right around it. Somebody mailed it to me. I still got it.
Hey, you might be right, because I told Danny, I said, Danny, those pheasants, every time they lay eggs, they must be eating them. They disappearing, because I took the pheasant eggs out and put them in the incubator. Well, I saw 2 pheasant eggs in there the other morning. When I went in there that afternoon, they was gone. And then yesterday, I showed Danny 3 pheasant eggs in there. And then late yesterday afternoon, them 3 eggs was gone. And one of the ladies said that they believed that first snake had eggs in him because whenever he would curl up, they could see them. And those pheasant eggs are small, so he probably did eat them because they gone. I know that was 5 pheasant eggs gone.
You need to get them out every time you see one, because
I was busy.
them snakes, I believe it. I believe it. I leave mine in there. Well, now, y'all, since I took Captain, before I couldn't even go in and check my eggs because of Captain Hodges.
Yeah.
He would, I couldn't I wasn't safe in there with him in there, but he's not in there now, and it feels so good to be able to open the door and go in there and see about my eggs and see about my nest and everything that I couldn't do when he was in there. And they act just as perfectly content now as they can be. They all just acting happy as they can be. Ouch.
What's wrong, Grandma? Something biting you?
Yeah, something.
That happens after you see snakes.
Something happened. Yesterday got on me, biting me.
They missing Stephen,
What?
the bugs.
He said this morning, somebody with blue eyes is got very sensitive eyes. That's not true.
It's not.
My eyes is blue, and I ain't hardly never wore sunglasses.
Well, his is probably sensitive because he wears sunglasses all
It's
the
probably
time.
sensitive because he's got fair skin, and that is
Well, that's a sure
my
sign
sister.
too.
My sister was fair skinned, and she wore sunglasses everywhere she went. She squinched her eyes when she was a little bitty girl. She'd squint her eyes up. It never bothered me, but it's not just because it's blue eyes. It's just because your sensitive skin, sometimes makes them sensitive to light. But I'm not like that. It don't bother me. Light don't make me. Other day when we was down here doing a video, Stephen said something about that umbrella. because that light was shining on him. But
There's something up there now. I don't know if it's a little black frog or it's a moth.
where?
Right on that stick on the other side that goes up to the top.
There's a green frog up there a while ago. I don't see it.
But this thing don't look green. You don't see it sitting on that? All right, see this bar here going all the way up to the top?
Yeah.
Right about, I don't know, 7 inches from the top. He's sitting on it. Lean right here, Grandma. See him right there? You don't see him? Well, I'd walk up there and point to him, and he's liable to jump on my head, whatever it is. So
That's
I'm
all right.
gonna stay right here.
He'll probably move.
I see him.
He'll probably move in a minute.
Yeah,
If
he probably will.
he wants to.
It about halfway looks like a moth to me, but who knows? I
Well,
can't.
they might be because
I don't know.
it was closed up. It's been closed up, and I opened it up this morning.
But I really don't know
Frogs
what.
like to get up there and sleep in there.
I'm just glad I seen him, just in case I feel something. I'll know that it probably
Them
is
things
the
is kind
frog.
of wet feeling. They kind of, and they'll stick like,
Yes, that little suction cup.
yeah, they little suction cups on their little feet.
They sure are.
Y'all,
Oh.
it says something about rain.
Feels good out here. Oh, it's so nice.
Oh, y'all having a concert tonight.
We sure are. We sure are.
Tonight's Friday night.
You think you're gonna feel like coming?
Yeah, I'm not feeling bad that, unless something drastically happens, that I get worse
All right. Well, we can
than I
claiming
did the
worse.
last. Well, I just wasn't
Yeah, well,
feeling good.
Yeah, you had not been up
No,
to par
I-
for a couple of days last time.
I just.
Thank you, Sandra. She said we are beautiful this morning.
Oh, thank you. How sweet.
Oh. Y'all, Mystery Man, he's funny sometimes. ain't he?
He's funny. Well, yeah. He just picks out stuff to get you with.
I hear you, Lane. Well, let me put it this way. Tampa Bay's okay, but my darling sweet husband, he ordered me my McHolmes jersey because that's my team now. And he knew everybody liked Tom Brady, so he ordered me a Tom Brady t-shirt. And it does look pretty good on, and I like it. And I like Tom Brady, but I love Patrick Mahomes. There's a difference. So I do have a Tampa Bay Buccaneers Tom Brady shirt, and I like to wear it. And it's cool, and it was a perfect day for it. But thank you for noticing my shirt.
I'm not no football, baseball, nothing.
Tampa Bay's okay long as they're not playing the Chiefs.
Race cars and none of that stuff. I'm not into that stuff. I don't know why. I never have.
I love me some football now.
I don't know nothing about football. I don't know what they doing down there. I don't know.
I can explain it to you, Grandma.
I don't care about it. No way. I'm not gonna watch it. Now, I didn't like golf either till I started playing.
That's right.
And but I still don't care about watching it as much as I like playing it.
Well, you know you got a future video coming up. I don't know if it's going to be yours or Steven's. I might just steal it from y'all and let it be mine. But
What?
everybody on YouTube, with the exception of, one or two probably, want to see you and Steven play putt-putt against each other.
Oh,
They say Grandma take Steven down.
no, I don't think we're gonna do that.
Oh, well, you just might.
Why might not?
Well, you might too.
Well, I might
Tell her,
not.
y'all.
There ain't no
Tell-
putt-putt around here. And I
tell
ain't going
Brett-
nowhere where one's at.
You don't have to drive that far to get one, Grandma. Tell her, y'all. That's what y'all want.
We didn't putt-putted on the Green Acres.
Yeah, but that was
That
regular
was, that
putting.
was real golf.
Yeah.
Real.
We already know you the master at that, but putt-putt's a little different. But everybody says you're going to take him down, Grandma.
I ain't gonna try to.
Did did you read them comments when he was doing his things? They said they want
When?
him to get home when he was doing his lives. They
When?
want him to
When
get.
did he do it?
Well, Lord, he done it every morning, but
Oh, well, I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember.
I can't see.
It was
every-
on at least a couple of them. They say we want you to take Grandma golf. See, Grandma is a golf champion. Yes, she is. They want you to play putt-putt against Stephen.
Well, there ain't no putt-putt around here, and I'm not hunting one.
Stephen knows where they want at.
Well, let's Stephen go to one.
I think it's one of Robin's, but he knows where they want at.
T.L. Striker, you two, T.L., you two sweeties.
Aw.
Thank you, T.L.
I
Y'all-
wonder how many times he gets called Striker.
Probably a lot. Did I say it?
Yes, ma'am. It's actually Spiker,
Spiker.
but I've heard
Well-
it all my life, T.L. Striker, so that's what I got used to saying
All your life?
all my life.
Where'd you ever heard anybody
I've heard
name?
his name all my life. You forget, Grandma, you're not the only one from down that way. All my mama's folks was from down that way.
And that's his last name.
Spiker. Yes, ma'am.
Well, see, I was little when I was down there. I was like 6, 7 years old. And we moved away to Swainsboro, and he knows a lot about Swainsboro, too. So, and Norristown Junction.
That's right.
And I got kinfolks in Norristown Junction. Buddy Carter and Celestine Carter. They lived. You remember them people that had that Halloween
Yes, ma'am.
carnival every year?
Yes, ma'am. That haunted trail.
Yeah, that haunted trail. They went through a lot of trouble. I haven't heard from them in a long time. I don't know. I haven't heard nobody say they wasn't living any longer.
Did you see Miss Pat's obituary?
Pat who?
Pat from church.
Oh no, I didn't see it.
It's going to be Monday at 11.
Oh, I saw her at Walmart
At the funeral home.
a while back. I don't know how long it's been. It's been months. I don't know exactly how long, but she always hugged me and she always spoke highly of me, and I that's the last time I seen her. She always talked to me at church, and she lived. You know where she lived?
No, ma'am.
You know where? Is it Blue Water Church?
Yes,
that
ma'am.
road that turns
That
off to the
forks
left.
off. Yes, ma'am.
She lived down that road,
Oh, okay.
way down there, and she drove a long way to church.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Y'all are so sweet to come in here and look at us.
Yeah, y'all sure are.
You know who Stephen laughs like?
No, ma'am.
Ray Hodges.
Oh.
He laughs.
I don't know if I ever heard Uncle Ray laugh at me.
I have. I heard him laugh a bunch of times. And Stephen laughs just like him.
Karen says she spreaded my video everywhere last night. Thank you. It was
got
funny.
a lot of views,
It
too,
was
didn't
funny
it?
seeing Miss Helen take control with the snake. Hey,
Oh.
y'all. They are better when she's in them. I'm telling y'all now.
Well, I don't mess around with no snakes.
That's why I've waved you down, Grandma.
Well, the Lord had me there for a reason. Because Danny, when y'all, the bus did not come down this dirt road. It went up there in front of their house, and they had to walk up there to meet the bus across, like going to my mailbox. Tony would get ready and take off walking. Danny That cord right there was bumped up against my leg.
It's
think
because I put my shoe on
I
it,
know it.
Grandma.
I believe. I thought that might be a snake.
She's a little skittish too, y'all.
Well, I'm mindful of snakes, especially after I seen 2 yesterday. Anyway, Danny would not hurry. There was no hurrying him. He'd get in there taking a bath, and Tony'd be outside the door trying to hurry him up. You don't hurry up, Danny.
Excuse me.
Tony was a hurry up person. He
And
did.
he's still the same
I
way.
mean, he's, huh?
He's still the same way. You don't hurry him up.
No. The more you hurry him, the slower he gets. And he got that from somebody. It's like moving an elephant when they sitting down. You don't get them up and do nothing with them. You just have to let them think they're getting up because they want to.
He definitely got that honest.
Yeah, he
It was
definitely.
born in him.
Yeah.
It was. And y'all already know it wasn't Miss Helen.
No, it wasn't me. I can't be that slow.
Tell him what he done one day to get out of going to school. What's the most drastic thing he done to get out of going to school?
I don't know. I can't remember. He,
Trash
huh?
can. Didn't he hide in the trash can?
Huh?
I thought you said one time that he hid in the trash can to keep from going to school.
No, I ain't never heard of that. Who told you? Him?
He might have said it then.
Well, if he hid in one, I didn't know nothing about it.
We can't ask him now because he's asleep, y'all. I'm telling y'all. When he come back from Grandma's this morning and he walked in the house, he looked like he had been up all night long.
He said he had been up a long
I
time.
started laughing at him. I said, "What is wrong with you?" He said, "I'm sleepy. I'm tired." I said, "Well, what's wrong with you, though?" I said, "You look rough." He said, "I'm going back to sleep."
He just is not a hurrying up person.
Oh.
I mean, you don't hurry him. I mean, there ain't no way to hurry him.
Mm-mm.
And I stay in a hurry, and Tammy does too. She's up and down too, like. But some people have different metabolisms. I don't know. I do know exactly where he got it from.
Let's see.
What you looking for?
Flower's mother passed away last August. This first Mother's Day without her.
Oh my goodness.
It's hard when holidays roll around. Yeah, Flowers, it is, but unfortunately, I can tell you that as the years pass, it don't get any easier. It just gets bittersweet.
Well,
But it don't make Mother's Day and Father's Day any easier. Don't matter how many years it is.
yes, it's fixing to be Mother's Day.
Sure is. Happy early Mother's Day,
Thank
Grandma.
you. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you. It's going to be Sunday, and we're going to be styling and profiling at church unless I hear there's a surprise, maybe a surprise trip this weekend. But I don't know for sure yet.
At church?
No, ma'am.
Oh,
At the house
oh.
for Mother's Day. But we're going to see. I ain't counting my chickens before they hatch.
You better not, because they might not hatch.
Yeah, I've learned. Oh, we do have 4 new pheasants. 4 new pheasants was
Oh.
born yesterday.
Well, it'll be a while before my naked neck chickens is hatched. I don't know what in the world. I've never seen a naked neck chicken.
Well, you gonna see one, Grandma.
I don't know.
Yes, you are.
Just-
There's at least one gonna hatch.
One, yeah, I have. I've had, out of 2 batches, I've had 1 out of 1 batch. That top knot chicken eggs, I only got one of them.
But you got the cutest one.
Oh, I know it.
Oh.
Oh.
Everybody loves that little knothead chicken.
I want to know if it's a boy or girl. Did you tell me?
I don't remember if I told you or not, Grandma.
Well, I'm fixing to go in there and get them.
Whoop, you got another Happy Mother's
Oh,
Day to
thank you,
two of
Ron.
the best moms
Thank
this
you.
great country has ever had. God bless you both. That's
Oh,
sweet, Ron.
That is
Thank
sweet.
you.
That is so sweet.
And thank you for Miss Helen's super chat.
There's something fighting around here. Oh, I see some blue cut. It ain't gonna rain till we get through. I know.
No, I think we all right.
Y'all, I have heard people say, y'all eating like little pigs. I'm changing that. Them little chickens is the eatingest things I've ever seen in my life. I mean, you can go in there and you can pour some food in there. They start just pecking and running over each other and just like they're starving, slammed to death. Half of their food is on the. I changed from wood shavings because it was getting in the water so bad. I decided to go around there. They used to be a swimming pool right back there that they put white sand and put a round thing on it for their little kids to swim in.
Yes, ma'am.
And I went back there and dug up some of that white sand and I brought it in, put it in there on the bottom of the containers they're in. They don't think they got no food if it ain't in that container. They won't eat it off of that white sand. And never stop, y'all. And if you go in there and wake them up, they automatically run over there to the eating and drinking. I change the water because they go over there with a mouthful of food and dip their bill in the water and get all that stuff down in the water. I have to clean that stuff out. Y'all,
It is a continuing process.
it sure is. They eat non-stop. I thought pigs eat, but these little things ain't big as your 2 fingers. They eating like little horses. Just,
And chickens is nastier than pigs.
I don't
And I'll,
know, Tammy.
yeah, I'll go on record saying that.
No.
I'd rather
They don't
wrestle.
waller in the mud.
I'd rather wrestle with a muddy pig than I had walked through the chicken pen.
Well, that's pretty gross. I mean, they do get rid of
You
that
don't
food.
have 100 chickens, Grandma.
That stuff. They do get rid of it, and it's in there, and it ain't smelling good either.
Well, that
I keep my little chicken thing cleaned out. Try to.
yeah, that one pen Stevens got. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, I done got to be an expert on a mess now. not on taking care of them, but just an expert on a mess. You can fill that little long red tray up with seeds and walk to the end of the pen and give the little bitties theirs. And by the time you get back to that red tray, they have turned that red tray over. There's 3 red trays in there. They have turned that red tray over. And there's no more food in it. And they don't want it after it gets out of the tray.
No, they think they ain't got no food unless it's in that container.
Well, they found out last night that if they was going to eat, they was going to eat it off the ground because that was all of that stuff. So, and I didn't even go in there and turn their tray back over after they turned that over. I scolded them. I got onto them.
He needs to put some pegs down there or something on the sides where it can't get turned over if that's possible. I don't know if it's...
Well, everything they had in there, from the red ones to the clear ones that stand up with the little black bottom on it, they turned every one of them over.
And they do waste. And my chickens, well, not all of them, But when it gets on the ground, they don't think they got no. My babies especially, they got things all over the ground,
They
but
think they ain't got no food.
when it ain't in that bowl, they ain't got no food. Let me go get my baby chickens, 'cause I
Okay.
know y'all want to see
Yeah,
my
they want to
pretty.
see them, Grandma.
You do too.
I
don't
do too. I want to see them too. Now, I don't mind the little chick. That's a moth, Grandma. He just moved.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, it's a moth.
Oh.
That's right. Them baby chickens. They are so cute. Yes. Well, y'all, all y'all that was watching the video yesterday, I know y'all know I had a little sick rabbit. Well, I had to bury him this morning, so he didn't make it through the night. Somebody had asked me, reckon the snake might have bit him. I don't know. I tried to look this morning and I couldn't see no sign of no snake bite, but when I go to town today, I'm going to stop up there by the vet office and I'm just going to ask them. Because I'll be honest with you, some people at that auction, they take real good care of their animals, but some don't. And I don't know if they've been wormed or not, but somebody asked me. So I'm going to ask the vet if, you know, if I need to worm those little rabbits. I don't know, but I know Pet Scent's got some stuff and Roaches has got some stuff, but I can't hardly stand for something to die like that. And it's just not worth it to me to have something so precious and then there's nothing in the world I can do to save it. It's just not cool. Y'all, I seen the prayer requests going up, and we gonna be praying for the families. And y'all, it is hard when you lose somebody, but it gets harder and harder. Thank you, Jenny. It is. I mean, a lot of y'all have animals. Y'all know. I mean, I just can't stand not being able to help something. But anyway, I didn't want to make y'all feel bad, but I knew y'all were going to be asking and wanting to know about the rabbit, and I couldn't tell if anybody had asked so far, but I have Samson and Delilah, and I have Shadrach. Meshach and Abednego didn't make it. But they in little rabbit heaven because they was good little rabbits. I know the others might. I thought about that blooming. But I am at least going to stop by and ask the girls at the veterinarian office what would they suggest I do. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I got them.
Oh my goodness, I got to put my cup down. Grandma done got 2 baskets.
Uh-oh. Done poopy, didn't I?
Grandma done scared the poop out of them. No.
Look at here, y'all.
They pretty, y'all. Look, they all yellow.
That's silkies. Y'all, I had a time trying to catch
them.
They running everywhere.
Mm-hmm. You ought to chase a pheasant.
I don't know what color they gonna be. They look like white.
I hear you, Teresa. so pretty.
Look at that little.
I want to see the one with the little ball on his head.
Well, that's in the other.
I know.
That's in the other one.
I know he's in the other one. They are pretty, they all.
You want to sit right up there? Let them see you.
I sent you those silkies to replace the dozen that didn't hatch.
What?
Except for Bloomin' Star.
Oh,
That's right, Bloomin'. Well,
You
she's
sure?
got some now.
I sure do.
Look at him. He's fixing to take flight.
I
Uh-huh.
thank you so much for these sweet little things. They are so precious.
Uh-huh.
Sit up there.
Oh, they fixing to take flight, and we're going to be chasing chicks. The star of the show. That's right, Miss Joyce. Beep, beep, beep.
I got one little. He's down here in this other thing.
Well, he done turned this away wanting to take flight. All right, I get to hold him now. Uh-huh. Don't you poop on me.
Well, he will.
You poop on Tom Brady. Y'all are so cute. Oh, there he is. Oh, my goodness. His head's getting bigger. Y'all, his head's getting bigger. Oh. That is going to take flight.
This one right here.
I know, Grandma. He's so pretty.
And he's so fast, like. He's gonna fly up here on the.
Oh, he is adorable.
Sit right up.
He's a packing the.
I don't know if I can catch that little thing. If he does take off.
Well, you better not let him go. Look at his head. Let me see right here. Hold him down.
Here, one of them's finna fly.
No, well, all right, let me hold him. Oh! I'm holding too good at it. Let's see his little wings.
Look up here, Tammy. He's on my arm.
Oh, he's ready to go. Spread your wing out. Wait a minute. No, don't fly. I didn't mean spread it out like that. Whoa. It's a boy, Grandma.
It is. Well, I ain't got no girl.
I'm almost sure he's a boy.
Unless the girls
Wait a
don't
minute.
have pop.
Wait a minute. I don't know. He
heads.
might not be. I don't know. I can't tell. Get back in there. Whoa. Get back in there. I can't hold him too good, y'all.
Why?
You seen his wings are flapping everywhere?
Well, he's gonna fly if you pull his wings.
Well, I wanted to see. I can't tell about the other one. I can't tell. I'm not no chicken expert. Whoa, yeah. Hey! Oh! Y'all, I'm not scared of them, but I've had 2 eye surgeries, and I'm real protective of my eyes.
Your eyes? What
Yeah,
you?
I can't stand anything to get near my eyes. But as
Especially-
far as being scared of the little chickens, I'm not. Them chickens was pecking on my toes through the fence yesterday.
Look at this.
That one's real pretty too. I know you want to get over here with these, don't you? There you go. Just don't fly in my eyes. Look, he likes me too. See, you're supposed to be able to tell by their wings, but
Well, he had his wings stuck out just then. How do you?
but see, it looks like there's 3 rows of feathers there, and usually that means it's a boy. If it's one
Well,
solid
how's that
feather,
go-
if it's one solid feather, it's a girl. So he looks like a boy to me, but he acts like a girl. Look at him, styling and profiling. Yeah.
Ain't that cute? Y'all gonna see my naked neck ones if I have some. They in the incubator.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am, Miss Annette, I can. In fact, I got some somewhere in the car, I reckon.
What, Tammy?
Sunglasses.
They,
Them big enough to put outside, Grandma.
I know it. I got something about ready for them too. Pardon the way.
Y'all know how I'm all the time telling y'all that Mystery Man don't listen to me. I can prove it.
I don't think you got to prove it to them.
I can prove it. Y'all remember me telling y'all the ones that was on my video yesterday evening about how much fun I had at Tractor Supply? I had so much fun, and I had Mr. Man a project he had to do and all this here. Well, he told me and Grandma last night, or late yesterday afternoon, that he had ordered us some small hole wire.
Like rabbit, little.
Little bitty wire. I said, you did? He said, yeah. I said, well, I just got through telling you I bought 3 rolls of it at Tractor Supply yesterday. He said, you did? He said, well, we got 4 now. He don't
What's
listen.
them little silkies doing?
They just sitting there watching that.
Well, what are
boy.
they?
Little silkies.
I want to know if they boys are.
Well, I was having a hard time telling Grandma. Get back down in there now.
Yeah, let me get these covered up
Hold
so
on. This
These-
right here's a girl.
Oh, it is. How can you tell?
I'm just guessing.
No, so sweet.
I can't tell, Grandma, because they all look. Whoa!
Y'all, let me.
They all look like they.
Let me cover them up.
They all look like they got more than one little feather thing. I guess Stephen can tell you when he gets home again.
I don't. I want to know my own.
I know you want to be able to tell. Well, I thought I could tell, but now today they all look the
what
same.
color that one is.
Yes, ma'am.
He ain't, or she, or whatever he is, ain't the color them other ones are. He's gray looking, or silver, or whatever.
That's right.
He's got some funny looking wings.
Mm-hmm.
Am I showing them?
Yes, ma'am, you are. I don't know. To me, that one looks like a boy, but I don't know.
This one looks like a boy.
Yeah, see the difference in the lengths of the feathers? But now, I don't know. I don't know. We need a.
Let me get another one
We
down.
need a chicken expert.
Okay, there's another one. And it didn't look like that one. You see it? Look how they kind of out on little stems.
Yeah. Good morning, Robbie and Gary's gardening.
Oh, I see y'all in
Mhm.
California. California. How you say that?
California?
She plants stuff in containers like me,
All right.
and she's got hummingbirds, a pile of them. Hey,
All
y'all,
right.
welcome to the channel.
Yeah.
This is, they all got black skin, I guess, but look.
They got dark roots like I got. They are cute though, Grandma. All of them. There's your little dove.
Where? Right there. Let me show it.
Well, here, let me hold you bitties. Let me move my toe.
Can they see him?
Oh, not yet. There you go. They can see him now. It took it a minute
Now
to get there.
that's not a normal dove to fly down here this close to us. He stays right here close by. Oh.
Well, he heard doves is safe, but snakes is not, so. I'm just being funny, y'all.
Look at him, he's laying down. He's like laying in the sand.
Yeah.
He spread it out like sunning.
He wanted to get over here and be on video.
He probably heard these little birds chirping over here.
He probably did. He wanted to play. So you got 6 silkies now. 5 here and
You
one
ought
outside.
to see how big my other silky is. He is, or she, I don't know why I want to call him a she, he.
Because you named her Blooming Star.
Well, whatever it is blooming stars, a boy or a girl, whatever.
It's
It don't
still
matter.
gonna be Blooming
It's
Star.
gonna be blooming star. I could be a boy's name or a girl. So I'm gonna take them back in now.
Okay.
When you cover them up, they go to bed. That's why Stephen's chickens was crowing all night, because they thought it was daytime when he had that light in there.
Yes, ma'am.
And they eat day and night whenever.
Well, I'll go out there and throw me a big old croaker sack over them geese.
Geese.
Yeah.
Oh, them things hissing at me the other day.
I know. I hiss back at them, Grandma. You want me to get the door for you?
I got it.
All right. Hey, Willa. Good morning, y'all. Miss Willa, I think I've told you this before, but I have your Bible, but I don't have your address. So I'm still hanging on to it, but I need you to send your address to my Gmail, tammyhodges@gmail.com, because if you send it this morning, when I go to the post office, I can actually mail you your Bible. But I know I got a lot of Bibles coming that's been ordered, and when they get here, the ones of you who I don't have your address, I mean, I'm hanging on to Willa's because I can't stand to skip anybody. Oh, you sent it through the mail, Willa? Okay, all right. All right, well, good. I bet I know where it's at. I bet it's at the post office, and I will go get it. Because I still got your Bible. But I got a lot of people's names, and I don't have their addresses. So when we start going down the list, you're going to have to be bumped to the bottom of the list if I can't get them addresses. I'll let y'all know who they are, though, before I bump anybody. But Willa, you probably told me that, and I probably forgot. So I'm glad I saw you, and I'm glad I mentioned it, because I do got your Bible. I've had your Bible for over a week. And I'm going to the post office, so I will check Stephen's mail.
Uh-oh.
She sent it to Stephen. Okay, that's where it's at then, Willa. It's at the post office. I will check it when I go there today, and I will get your Bible in the mail.
It's clouding up a little bit, ain't it?
It is. It's so nice. Nothing like a good, cool rain.
Oh.
81 degrees. That ain't all that cool. But this fan is. It feels good.
I got,
Oh, you got mail. Here it is.
oh,
Right there, Grandma. Thank you, Willa. Thank you for reminding me. You sent it that way. It's at the post office. I'll go get it. Anthony McNabb needs a new Bible. Okay, Anthony, I will add you to the list, and I need you to go to my Gmail and send me your address. In fact,
you are looking at that
if I
thing.
get it, yes, ma'am, I'm thinking. Anthony, I'm sorry. Anthony, if I get your address today, I could actually mail yours today too, because I have another one for a man. So, if you will send, I'll look at my Gmail before I leave. And if you will send your address to my Gmail, I will mail you your Bible out today too. Sure will.
Y'all, this letter right here,
It looked like it got wet, didn't it?
it was laying on the ground at my mailbox.
Aww.
It was not in my box. It was laying on the ground.
Wait. I'm glad you went on up there too and checked it. It liable to blowed away.
Yeah, it could have, and it did get wet. Oh, it's a Hallmark card.
And it's pretty. You'll still be able to read it though, Grandma, but
Oh,
it's like little postcards.
oh, let's see. It's from Diane Clay Avenue. But that don't say where.
No.
Dear Sister Helen, I love watching you. So, what is that right there?
On
And-
YouTube.
On. Where is YouTube at? Oh.
YouTube.
I was right here. You. That's on.
On, yes ma'am.
Oh, YouTube. You all so
Sweet.
sweet and funny at the same time.
We try.
It's easy. Oh,
Right.
please for me as 80, was it 6 or
It looks
what?
like 86.
86 had a cat. COTS.
Cataract surgery.
Oh, cataract. Well, here, read this thing. You can see it. I can't see that.
All right, y'all, I'm going to try. Please. Hold on a minute. I think it says pray. Please pray
Oh,
for me as I had cataract surgery last November that didn't go well. I had my procedure since then that did not help. Oh, bless your heart.
yes.
I changed in something, and now I can go to, oh, I changed surgeons, I think, and now I can go to a better doctor. Had surgery last, who did a glorious job. Oh, hold on. Hope, number 2, prayer. This surgery will, please pray that this surgery will work. Another thing I want to say is, I heard you read a letter from someone telling you to go to a beauty shop to have your hair done. You are very beautiful inside and out. Your hair looks great. Helen, I noticed that you put red food coloring in your hummingbird feeders.
I
Please-
used to.
Yeah, please stop it. It kills them.
I,
You can Google it. Please keep up the good work. God bless you. Love you. Oh, that's so sweet.
yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You look back there at my hummingbird. Oh, that dove.
He flew.
He flew, but he come right back.
Yeah, he's right back down there in the sand again. Well, almost in the sand.
Well, he's in my rut that I drive on.
That was sweet. I'm glad you sent that, Miss Diana, because
Yes, that's so sweet. Thank you. Bless your heart.
Oh, did you hear me telling on my live that I was at the beauty shop, Miss Patsy and Miss Hilda was there?
Yeah, I heard you. Was
We
it the
talked
beauty
about
shop?
you. It was at the beauty shop. We talked about you.
What was Patsy doing at the beauty shop?
She got her hair trimmed.
She cuts her own hair a lot of times.
Well, she don't anymore, Grandma.
Oh.
She has arm issues and everything now.
Oh,
So her and Miss Hilda was there. They both got a little trim.
oh.
And me and Miss Patsy talked about you. It was
Yeah.
good stuff, though.
Yeah, that's my friend at the Woodland Mill, and I showed pictures of Christina, and she showed pictures of her children, and her children grew up, and now they know each other, and they go to the same church, and uh,
That's right.
that's just a thing that happened that
I told Miss Patsy she ought to come out here and see you.
her daughter told me she fell or something.
Oh, yeah, she messed herself all up. She's
Oh.
at therapy now. She goes to therapy again. She goes in the morning time most of the time. She's getting some little needle stuff done now.
Oh, y'all, look. Did I show that other card?
I don't think so, Grandma.
Where is?
You
oh,
showed that it was a Hallmark, but I don't know
I
that
did-
you
I
showed
did-
the front
I
of
didn't
it.
show the front of it. I forgot.
It's got a little frog on the envelope too. Well, that is the front of it. It's like postcards.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's got flowers. I
it's-
think you did show it. Grandma, thank you for making Danny jump yesterday. Cindy and I have watched it 3 times. Ron sent you a super chat.
Oh, thank
with
you,
that.
Ron. I thought you already did that.
Well, Ron's been known to do that 2 or 3 times.
Oh,
Anthony, I'm gonna put you on the Bible list, but you send me your address.
this is a Hallmark card too,
Mm-hmm.
and it says, "No matter how many candles there are, you outshine them all."
Oh,
Ain't that
that's so
sweet?
sweet.
To-
That's even sweeter.
Oh
honey.
my goodness, thank you. How sweet.
I got a birthday present.
John H. Where'd this come from?
It come from Georgia.
Oh, I know who this is.
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
my cousin.
You sure do. You sure do.
Oh, John, what'd you do that for?
Because he wanted to.
Oh, he was at the funeral the other day.
Thank you for her birthday present, John.
Special people don't just happen overnight.
That's right.
Oh,
They
listen,
sure don't.
Listen. It takes years of growing and changing of lives and learning and getting better and better to make someone as wonderful as you. How sweet. You are a sweetheart. And Gail too, and your mama was too. Wishing you a very happy birthday. Well, this card come. Anyway, I don't
It's
know.
dated March the 12th.
Well, I don't know how I hadn't found it, but this is when I got it, and he didn't even tell me about it. You make someone as wonderful as you. Wishing you a very happy birthday. Love, John Henry and Gail Grimes.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin. They live in Glenville. And it's a Hallmark, and I don't even think he knows nothing about my Hallmark stuff. And thank you for this.
Well, they know when you care to send the very best, you send a Hallmark.
Well, that's what I've always heard, but I don't know if everybody knows that or not. And it doesn't really have to be that. But
it sure don't.
me and my sister always thought that for some reason. Because there was a Hallmark show that come on, and they said if you care enough to send the very best, we always tried to do that for each other.
On my worst day, you 2 ladies make me smile. I so appreciate you, Barb. And she sent you a super chat too, Grandma.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all are so sweet. Oh, this is from
Excuse me.
Carol.
Yep. I'm from California. That might have took a while to get here.
What the hell? Let me see if
That's
I
a
can.
pretty purple stationery.
It is, and it's pretty blue writing. Dear Helen, I am 74-year woman who lives in California. I am writing to try and confirm if you received a package that had a
Baby
baby.
brush.
Yes, I have that right in there on the counter. I can
Aw.
go right in there and get it and show it to you. Let's see, brush. And 2 hand-painted miniature slippers that had lip gloss in them. One was for you and one was for Tammy. Oh,
They should have arrived.
they did. Your birthday. I watched all the videos but never seen you open my package. Hence this letter, since this letter. The brush was for the baby.
Aw.
Would you please take a few seconds and just verify saying on a video that you did or did not receive the gift? I would appreciate it. I did get it, and I got the brush and that stuff right in there. I don't, the letters, well, I don't know, it didn't come with it.
No, she sent this
Yeah.
afterwards.
Also, I have a suggestion that I hope will help you get some
Business. Business
cards
cards.
made with your name and your YouTube information on them so you could pass them out to people you meet and they wouldn't have to try to remember and find paper to write on all down. May God bless you. Love
In Christ.
in Christ.
Carol. Aw, that is sweet.
Yes, it is. Well, I know I got that in there, but sometimes when I take all this stuff in and set it down, it gets sitting there and I lose track of it, but it's in there. I got it. It's sitting right in there. It was a little box.
It gets
stuff.
set in the open pile sometimes.
Yeah, I got letters and sometimes I get them mixed up. Thank you so much for that letter and the cards. I'm gonna have to go look back in there. I don't.
Well, you're not the only one, Grandma. Somebody asked me yesterday, did I get their card and their money for shipping? And I remembered the name. I said, I sure did. So last night I was sitting in a chair, and I reached over there at the table and picked up an envelope. I was going to write on it, and I turned it over. I said, what is it? I turned it over, and their money for shipping was still in that envelope. It was their envelope. I just had it sitting there, so
Oh,
I'm going to carry it to the bank today, y'all. So y'all's check will be going through.
what is this? Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Atlanta, Georgia.
That's what it looks like.
See,
That might be some kin folks, too.
I don't think so. Celebrating God's goodness. May you all the joy heart can hold, all the smiles a day can bring, all the blessings a life can unfold.
Oh,
Oh, how great is your goodness, for you have stored up great blessings for those who trust and serve you. That's true. May you have God's best in everything. Have a wonderful birthday. Love, Bobby. This is my kin folks.
told ya.
Oh,
Bobby and Jenny.
Now, where's this been?
Well, they mailed it March the 15th.
Oh,
Grandma, you taking your letters and it appears that you are laying them in there in a pile and you forgetting to open them.
I am. But y'all don't know how.
Hey, but it means just as much to her now as it would have on her
Yes,
birthday.
it is. Oh, a fly just flew down.
You got it in time for Mother's Day.
May you have God's blessings in everything. Have a wonderful birthday. Love, Bobby and Jenny.
Yeah.
Oh, how sweet.
So I was right.
That's so
From
sweet.
her nephew
Yes, it is my sister.
and his wife.
My sister's son.
That is sweet.
It certainly
Hey,
is.
y'all, I was
Thank
right that time. That don't happen much.
I don't know. Well, here's one. Let's see what it is.
That looks like a box of checks. You reckon they deposited some money in the bank so you can
No,
write them?
no. This is not even from Atlanta.
Well, checks don't come like that no more. They just come in a little folder.
Mary.
That's from Texas.
Okay.
Mary from Texas.
All right.
Let's see what's in that thing, Grandma.
All right.
Grandma's got to do better about her cards though now.
Y'all don't know how busy I am. Annie said, Mama don't say she can't get around everything like she did. I sure do too.
Oh.
I cannot. Yesterday, I go outside to look at something and I stay out there all day.
It looks just like an old check box, but they don't come like that no more.
No, that ain't the size of them, is it?
Well, it might be a little bigger than the check box used to be, Grandma. You have to be careful telling Grandma something, because she gonna call you on it now.
What is this?
Hello!
I never got a letter like this.
Hey, that's all right now.
Look at here.
It says
Now
hello.
That's one of a kind. Hello, we love you. My mom is 92 years young. Those are for you and your daughter-in-law.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. Love,
Mary and
Mary
Margaret.
and Mark.
Hey, they were named after the Mary and Margaret in the Bible.
Oh,
Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
well, that certainly did. Right.
Oh,
Oh, y'all, that's. And it's wrote in big writing,
It
so I
is,
can
too.
read it.
Yeah.
Easy.
I could even see that.
Uh-oh. God, look.
Oh, hey, that looks like all them high heel shoes that y'all put on concert night. That's all right, Grandma. Oh, hot dogs!
That ain't a corn dog, is it? It's a hot dog.
That's a hot dog.
Let me turn them.
Oh, look. Those are adorable.
They sure are. And it's a whole box, too. What's that?
That looks like a taco.
Yeah, it is.
Taco.
I remember somebody saying they was going to send some earrings. What's that?
I don't know. We got to turn that over. It looks like
Oh.
another hot dog. Let's see. Oh, sunflowers. Yeah, this is another hot dog, Grandma.
Oh, is it? This is sunflowers.
Hot dog.
That's more sunflowers.
It's hot dogs. I can't turn them over, but it's hot dogs. Oh, look at that. Them look like Aunt Gail.
That's beautiful. I can't tell
They
what
are
it looks
pretty.
like.
They
but
are
like-
real pretty. Them's hot doggies.
They ought to send Stephen a corn dog one.
There's another taco.
Yeah, tacos. Oh,
There's some hearts.
they sure are.
Look at them hearts.
Oh,
Oh,
look at them blue flowers. Good gracious. Oh, good gracious. Cactus.
cactuses.
Cactuses.
Oh.
Thank you. Did it say that some of these was for you?
It did, Grandma.
What's
That might be why they got a couple like this. I ain't exactly sure.
That's a cactus, I think, too.
It might be. It might be.
I'm about to do. Oh, look at there. Good gracious. And I think.
Angel wings.
Oh, angel wings.
Angel
I
wings.
think she said she was going to make them out of polymer's clay.
Well, those are beautiful. I didn't think you could actually just buy those just anywhere.
No, this is the sheet.
That's all right, Grandma.
I think she said she was making them out of some of that stuff that you buy and you dry it or bake it or something and
Yes,
it gets
ma'am.
hard and you paint it.
Well, she done a good job.
She sure did. I
Yeah.
better not show that to Stephen. He'd probably try to eat it.
He'd be trying to eat the hot dog in the taco, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Well,
That's so
thank you.
sweet.
That's mighty pretty.
It sure is.
And unusual.
It
Very
is.
unusual.
I will share these with Tammy.
Hey,
oh,
Cindy.
here's something. We loved you and made them from
Clay.
clay. Yeah,
All right.
that's what I heard her say one
Yeah.
time. She don't do that.
Y'all so sweet.
Y'all sure are. Y'all are so thoughtful and kind and.
That was actually a Hewlett Packard ink box.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what it says on the side.
Oh, I didn't see that, but that's probably what it was. What? I don't even know what time it is.
Let's see, it is 11:41, Grandma.
We got to go around there and look at my chickens.
Okay. Well, I'm ready whenever you are. You just let me know. I'm just
And
hanging
y'all-
out with you.
Yesterday, I got out there and I decided to plow up a place in the backyard for me to plant some more stuff. I'm not going to do that today, but I did plow it. And then I got in there to doing this, what I'm going to show y'all now. Y'all, my little chickens, they beat all you ever seen in your life. They running, they jumping, they flying up. They are ready to, and my little bobblehead
Polish.
chickens, they wanting to get out of that thing around there.
Mm-hmm.
They getting to wanting to fly theirself. So I'm around there trying to get something for them.
How
So
often do you have to change out your humming feeders, Grandma? And what do you use to clean them?
I take them in the house and wash them and with a brush and like baby bottle brush and just clean them out. Usually they get empty, and then I wash them and pour some more stuff in there. I quit using. I had a pile of hummingbirds when I was using the red. It was Kool-Aid mix is what I used. It wasn't that stuff that you buy. It was Kool-Aid, and I know it wouldn't hurt them if it didn't hurt people, would it?
I don't know, Grandma.
But anyway,
I wouldn't think it would.
I quit. Mine was strawberry Kool-Aid, and they loved it. They loved drinking it. They would drink, and a pile of them just would come from everywhere.
But I imagine strawberry Kool-Aid is different from just red dye, red food
Yeah.
color and dye.
I didn't put any just dye in there. It was drinkable, something for humans is what I used. I put just a spoonful in there with my, I put 1 cup of sugar, 3 cups of water, and a spoonful of that red strawberry Kool-Aid. I didn't put no dye stuff in there. It was just red. It was not real red, but it was It was what you mix Kool-Aid. You buy it in the store. It was stuff you make a drink out of. So I don't know. People have said something every time I used it, and I saw the lady from California that doesn't use any, and she had a bunch of them. I mean, I think she has hers year around because she lives in California, and she kind of looks like she lives up on a mountain, and
Oh,
she's got hummingbirds outside her window just swarming everywhere. And I love hummingbirds, but I quit using it because, people were saying something about it that I shouldn't use it. I was killing them and all that stuff, but I wouldn't think that what I was using was hurting them. I
I don't think so very often. I mean, I ain't no expert.
It was
By
something
no
humans
means.
drink. It was not a mixed up stuff that you buy
Yeah.
at Walmart. It was
I don't
something that people drink.
Yeah, I don't think that would have hurt them.
But they liked it, and I had more seem like then than I have now. But that lady in Robbie in California, she doesn't put anything, and she has the most hummingbirds.
Oh,
And mine come back every year, like in March. I know that they come back to the same place because when it gets March, I start fixing my hummingbird stuff. And I was around there. I put one around on my back porch, and I have it hanging at my bathroom window. What?
there's a spider-looking bug flying around,
Oh,
and he looked like he was gonna land on you. I'm sorry.
that's okay. I'm glad you got him. Anyway, I was around there checking my hummingbird feeder, and it's kind of in a little corner, like no hummingbird just didn't fly by just by accident. That hummingbird knew there was
It
a
was
feeder
there.
had been there, and I know that they come back to the same place. Might not all of them, but that hummingbird was looking for that feeder hanging there
He was
because
counting on it being there
yeah,
too,
he
wasn't
sure
he?
was. I went in there and fixed it, and I've got videos of. I put the camera up in my bathroom window. One time, I had the window up, and one flew in the bathroom. And Cody was here, and I called Cody. I said, "Cody, come in here. A hummingbird's in the bathroom." Cody walked in there. He's got talents like his daddy had. Tony had a way with dogs, birds, any kind of animal. Cody walked up. He was up there on the shower rod. And Cody took his finger and went up there, and that hummingbird flew on his finger.
Oh,
Never seen nothing like that in my life. He walked over there to the window and let him go out. I said, "Cody, I didn't want you to let him go out right this minute."
she wanted to look at him
Yeah, I
first.
wanted to look at him. And another time around there in that same little corner, there was a big old spider web up there, and I didn't know it was there. A hummingbird got tangled up in that spider web.
I remember you talking about
And he
that.
was just wound up, and he had done tried to get loose, and he was just limp. He just was not moving. And I got him loose with the webs, and I brought him right over here on the porch. And I went in the house and got a little dish and a little toothbrush, a little soft toothbrush, and I got some Dawn soap, and I wiped all them webs off of him. And he lay there a while, and he flew off.
I remember you talking about that.
I said, I bet that's the only hummingbird in the world that's ever had a bath with a toothbrush.
Oh,
But he was so give out, and he would have died, if he hadn't have got
they saying there was one behind you right now.
Are there? I can't see them with that
Yeah.
on that screen too good, but anyway, we're gonna walk around there
All
and
right, let's go see
let's see
the chickens.
yep, we got to see the chickens. Oh, let me get the feed in case I need it.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me take this thing so I can keep up with y'all.
Okay.
Come on, we're going to feed.
I'll set it back down and get a better hold of it.
I'm not going to look at the comments while I'm walking. I'm going to look at my feet. I think y'all understand.
You see your daddy's tracks right there?
Yeah, just
Lord, I said, come around in the backyard and see my, what I done yesterday.
and he just rode the buggy right
Rode around there. In the buggy. I can't tell if I'm seeing, y'all seeing or
Well,
what.
I don't know if they are neither, Grandma, because I'm watching the floor. I'm sitting the ground. I'm telling you.
The floor.
I'm watching where I'm walking.
You ain't gonna believe how big my little blooming star is. He is, or she, I keep saying he, and I don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
Well, hey there, y'all. Oh, sniffy. Uh-huh, look at him. You done got it divided up, haven't you?
Oh, I ain't. Let me open the door.
She is getting big. They all are, Grandma.
Yeah, they are. I'm gonna let you see how they. I got so much rigged up here. I'm gonna let this rooster out because he won't bother nothing. He's sweet. He's the sweetest rooster.
Oh, I ain't worried about him.
He goes wherever I want him to go. He don't bother nothing. He don't. He goes between there and puts on them other chickens.
Yeah, we got fire ants bad, y'all. Around here.
Okay, let me.
They can see your blooming star, Grandma.
Huh?
I see him. They can see your blooming star. I see him.
Here he is. You see him, Tammy?
Yes, ma'am.
Look how big he is.
Well, Grandma,
What?
you need to turn your camera around.
Why?
There you go. You got it now. Mine was delayed. They can see him now. It was just showing you, but it's showing him now. My picture was delayed.
Come in here.
No, I ain't got to go in there, Grandma.
Come in here. I want to show you what I done. You can sit down.
All right. I just didn't wear my poo-poo shoes.
Well, there ain't nothing in here like that.
Sure they ain't, Grandma.
You
I
see?
see your cage. Oh, you got some more wire. And a door.
That's that. Well, that's a shower door that I've already had.
Look, she can
Can
down in
they-
a chair.
Can they see?
They can see. They can see them, Grandma.
I'm gonna let them out.
Grandma's got a bunch of fat little babies. You got a bunch of fat little babies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now look at Blooming Star strutting it around there.
I'm not gonna open this part because they go back there and can't get out.
Uh-huh. Come on.
All right, come on out of there.
Okay, Grandma, you better hurry up. You thinking about going out the door. Yeah, you thinking about going out the door.
They want to go back there again. They like it back there.
Yeah.
I reckon I'll let them go back there. They out of the picture.
Come on, Blooming Star. Look at them.
They like to go back there and go around. They come out this little hole here.
Yeah. Well, they coming back this way right now. Look at them. Look at Blooming Star. Come on out. Look at the little head.
Yeah, that little star's getting all over the top of his head. They cute. Let's see, I'm gonna turn it around where I can see what I'm filming.
Chickens. They going back behind the cooler again. There go Blooming Star.
Yeah,
She's leading the way.
They go back there and
Blooming Star's leading the way.
they'll come right through here. Ain't much room neither. This is
Oh, you scared her. She decided to come back. Let's see what they say. Star is so fluffy. Yep, she sure is.
they loved getting out, jumping, and they flew up here on this cage yesterday. Now that rooster out there, he don't bother nothing, but he will peck these little babies. And y'all while we just sitting here, I'm gonna show y'all what I did yesterday. Let me walk back here. This is what I made. Y'all remember Bloomin' sent a cage for my chickens and all the parts was not there. And she sent this big one that I got now. She sent another one, and this one has been laying around there on the carport, and I thought she said Stephen could get it, but he didn't ever get it, so I decided yesterday I needed it. So I got down there and got me 4 of them little things, and I put them down, and I bought this wire right here, this silver wire. It don't look silver there, but
Bloomin' said that's good. You getting to use it for something.
yes, it's got wire all up to the top of this other one, all the way down here, all the way. I showed it to Danny this morning. He thought I'd done a good job.
You did do a good job.
And it's inside a cage that's got little wire and another little cage here. Well, here's the place where the door, well, there's where the door's gonna be, but I hadn't got a door. I don't know how to make a door, but I'll try to figure out a way. I got it. Y'all see how I got it? Is I kind of slanted it like the the thing it's already in. And I got it.
You've done a real good job, Grandma.
I got it. I stayed out here all day. And I said, well, I need these other chickens somewhere
That's right.
but see, my door's not gonna be square. But I'm gonna figure out how to do this. Y'all, I got it all the way to the ceiling up there.
That's right.
Look at them. Look at my baby chickens. They finna come through this hole over here.
I see you, Junior. I see you.
Ain't they sweet?
I see y'all.
They just run. Ain't he the cutest?
He is.
I'm the cutest little puff ball I've ever seen.
He's just done
Look at them. They run and they jump and they fly everywhere. They flew up on top of this. Yesterday I stayed. Oh, look at him eating that green stuff, trying to.
Oh, yeah. Lemon starter went back in the cooler.
Oh yeah. I don't know which to put.
They said you did a great job, Grandma.
Yeah, I done it all by myself, right by my. I brought that big roll of wire, and that thing weighed a pile. And y'all know how I got it around here? I rolled it as far as I could roll it, and then I had to pick it up. I couldn't roll it through that door there. I had to. I picked it up. It was heavy. I bet it weighed 50 pounds or 75. But I meant that I needed something for my chickens to.
It wasn't as heavy as that rock you was rolling that day, was it?
No. Well, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty close. It was just that wire. I could lean over and pick up both ends of it, and it was heavy. And that rock was had no way to hardly hold to it.
Anthony's saying, look after your back, Miss Helen. Yeah, she's about the only one around here with a good back.
I've never had back trouble, and there's a lot of back trouble, and my daddy had back trouble, and a lot of his sisters all had back trouble, back surgery. I've never had no back trouble so far. My chickens is growing fast, aren't they?
They are growing fast.
Look at them. They like to run and jump, and just every one of them just take off to flying and jump up on something. And there they go. Look at them. Look at them. They're pecking at one another over there.
They trying to figure out the pecking order, ain't they?
I guess they love this little pen, and I love this little pen. This has been great for them, you know.
That's big for them.
I mean, it had little, we put them in here and they could go through the wire.
Yeah, I remember.
So I covered it over with the wire, blooming the little wire that you sent with this package. I used it to cover this cage right here. I covered every inch of it. So no, they couldn't walk. Well, they can't walk through it now, but then they did. They could. So I covered it over and got it down here where I used it. It laid around there. I thought she said Stephen could get it, but he never did. So I needed it. So I just went around there and look at there. I knew they could jump. Look at there. He's crawling.
Go up high. All right.
Look at them over there trying to spar each other.
They sure are.
Well, where's he at on my camera?
He's on my picture.
Oh, I see him. I see him now. Look at him going.
Mm-hmm. Checking it out.
Y'all, whenever I put that piece of wire over there because this morning I come out here to see about them, and they was, oh, did you see
I saw him.
Blooming Star jumping like a Joe Reed? Oh, there's another one up there. See, they ready for, and I don't know where to put them in this new cage, or I think I do need to put them in a bigger cage. Listen at my rooster over there humming and whatever he's doing.
Yeah, he don't want you to forget about him.
I don't forget about him.
I see you.
Look
Yep.
at him. I put that wire up there to keep him from going back there because I can't get back there and get him. There they go. The higher they get, the better they like it when they're able to get up that high. Ain't they cute?
Yep, they like it up high.
I know they probably don't want to leave that cage, but I need that cage for the other ones.
Yeah, you do. Oh, you do, Grandma.
But I got to get a door on it. And being they can fly. I had to put a top on it so they couldn't fly out. Because that rooster there ain't crazy about them. I don't know why he wants to peck at them, but he'll go get them and they'll start hollering. And I holler at him.
I try, Miss May.
What?
She
Look
said
at,
I was so kind to Grandma.
look at,
I seen them.
they running.
I seen them out the corner of my eye.
There's Blooming Star, look. Here he comes, here he comes.
My goodness.
Both of them roosters is doing that same thing. And this one here at this door does that too. They happy chickens, I can tell you that. They not lonely and they not neglected, and somebody said I need to clean the cages out and all that. Uh-oh. I do the best I can for them. I try to keep them safe and clean and much as I can, but yeah. Oh, that and found something. He's got it in his mouth. Now, let me see if I can get him back in here. How did Blooming Star get out already and get away around there? I didn't even see him do that. They go back there and they can't get out. I got to put something. Y'all get back around yonder. Why y'all come way around here? They eating that grass. They eat that green stuff. Okay, this is what I had trouble with yesterday, getting them back in. Well, I reckon I can leave him out for a little bit. I'm gonna watch him. Let me get the camera. You going out the door, I'll get the chair and the camera.
I got to get my legs moving around.
Oh, okay.
It takes a minute. All right.
Don't let him in here.
No.
'Cause he ain't happy with my.
With your babies.
He pecks them.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why he does that, but okay. Let me turn him around here while
Yeah.
I'm closing them up.
Yeah, they'll be all right out. They'll all congregate back in there.
I think this chair did. Yeah, they'll come on back out of there. They love all this freedom they get.
All right, Anthony, you be safe. Don't forget, if you hadn't already, send me your address to my Gmail. I'll check it before I leave the house. Concert tonight at 7 o'clock. Yep, y'all don't forget.
There's the. You ain't crowed but one time that I seen you, but you crowed that time. Look at them over there running. I mean, they are doing some running around, them little. I'm glad they like my pen that I made.
I'm afraid one of them's gonna find a worm before the other one. So.
They want to get out there to that green grass, and I pulled some and threw it in there. I didn't happen today, but
Yeah.
oh, Captain Hodges, he's settled in around there where he's at. He don't. They can the hens can see him from where they are, you know, and the feathers seem to be trying to grow back on that the one that the feathers was out. Y'all, it's a beautiful day.
It is. It sure is.
I want to, with some more of that wire, I don't know if I can figure out anything to do with them poles or not for other pins, because I got the wire. I just.
Bye, Kimberly. You have a blessed day.
Oh, they leave.
Anthony said he had to go lay down too. So
Who?
Anthony McNabb.
Oh, well, I'm fixing to get off. I've done showed y'all everything, and it's clouding up a little, but maybe it won't rain too bad. Let me turn this thing back around. Oh, let me take y'all around there and show y'all where I planted.
Plowed up.
I plowed up my garden. You can just
All
sit
right.
here, Tammy. I'm gonna walk around it. It's just a plowed up place. I plowed right here some, but I just went over it lightly for the first time. I got to mess it with my pins, and there's where I plowed up, right there. Let me see if I can see that thing. The changes. So bright out here, I can't see nothing. Look at my potatoes, how they're growing. squash, and there's a little squash down there. There's some more right here. Can't hardly get down there. There's one. Look at my thornless blackberries. Oh, they are growing like I don't know what. Look at my tomatoes. Let me see if I can get down here with my camera. There they are. Won't be long before they'll be ready. Here's some more squash. There's some more blackberries. Okay. I'm gonna get off and it's getting warm. It's not too bad warm to me, but Tammy's hot-natured way more than me. I was gonna show y'all my rose bush. There it is. It's a antique, I think they said, rose. It blooms red and then it turns yellow. It's different colors all the time. Let me walk around here and see if I can show you the other side better. There they are. There's a yellow, a pink, light pink. There's all colors at different times on it. According to, there's a bloom. Oh, what they doing?
They still challenging each other.
Oh, they filling their oats. They are just, yeah, they ready to really get out of get a bigger pen. They run and they stop and they, did you hear them jump? That's a long-legged, lean chicken, ain't it, over there?
It is, Grandma.
Look at him. Right. That's Captain Hodges crowing. Okay, I wish I could get Blooming Star up here and get a good picture of him, but I don't know if I can catch him or not. Let me see if I can.
He's trying to eat, Grandma.
Huh?
He's trying to eat. Trying to find him a worm. Trying to find him a worm.
Oh, he ain't gonna want me catching him.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was fun, though.
What?
He shot through your legs.
Oh, did he? I can't. I'll get him. Unless he comes out this hole right here.
Oh, I know you'll eventually get him, but
Or that camera ain't on nothing, I don't believe.
it's on the house.
That's not what I'm on. Oh, here he comes.
Oh. All right, let me turn it back around for it. There you go. All right.
They know where to get that I can't get 'em.
Well, it's on, y'all. It's on both of you.
Let me see if I can run out one of these holes. out of there. I'm gonna put that wire back there where they can't go back there no more.
One went.
I get this one now, 'cause move.
Look at Grandma.
He's on my shoe.
They can see him.
What you doing up there? Yeah, get. You. Y'all, I have adventures like nobody else. Tammy, look at him.
I see him. He's got little white spots in his
look,
head.
the feeling. Oh, I can't tell if they see him.
They see him, Grandma.
Let me hold him around here.
They see him. Look at there.
Feel of him.
And so soft. Yes, he
Look at
is.
his.
Little head. Yeah.
What you think about his feathers, Tammy?
I don't know, Grandma.
Oh, look at that. He's got. That's a blooming star, y'all. He's so big.
I mean, it looks like a long feather to me. She may be a girl. But I don't know. I can't tell by looking at them. I thought I
look at
could,
that
but I
little.
can't.
Oh, that little white stuff is coming off. Look. Them little white things on top of his head.
Yeah. He's shedding.
I'm gonna say bye with blooming star.
All right.
Thank y'all for watching.
Woo!
Don't do that.
Blooming Star saying bye too. Y'all see him waving bye-bye?
Let me hold him.
Bye, y'all. I enjoyed
I
it.
might not never get him loose again if
Thank y'all for letting me tag along.
y'all be kind if it's humanly possible. Just be kind to others.
That's right.
Because there's a lot of people that are needing a kind word and a assurance that they're not the only. They want somebody to approve of them, and they want to be included. And I know how that feels. And always, if you see somebody that looks down, speak to them and tell them have a blessed day, and bless their heart, because some people have hard times, and
That's right.
and we all have, and it certainly makes you feel good to see a person smile at you and wish you well, and the Lord will bless you for trying to bless others. And thank you, Tammy, for coming. And
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for letting me sit with you. Sound like somebody's on the move.
on what?
On the move.
On the move.
I hear some kind of vehicle.
Oh, well.
It stopped. Must
Thank
be
you,
somebody
Bloomin',
at
for these
Jada's.
sweet little chickens that you sent me. That's so sweet and thoughtful. This one is so soft. It's like a little baby hair. It's just awesome. You are a blessing to be so sweet to our family. And all of you are a blessing. And thank y'all for the super chats and the moderators
That's
that
right.
try to keep us straight, keep everything going smooth, because that's what I want. I want a Christian channel that people get along. You don't have to say a mean comment. You can think that to yourself if you think that. It doesn't hurt. It hurts people to share a negative comment. It doesn't do any good, I don't think. But anyway, we love y'all, and we'll see y'all tonight.
7 o'clock.
Are y'all doing one?
Oh, yes. No, ma'am.
This afternoon?
No, ma'am. I don't think so. 7 o'clock tonight,
Yeah,
y'all.
7 o'clock tonight. They'll be singing and dancing and doing all kind of stuff. Danny will be playing them drums,
That's right.
and we gonna have a good time. And y'all come watch. And thank y'all again for watching. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye. Blooming Star said bye, y'all.
Bye-bye, y'all.
All right, I gotta mash the button up here. Did I mash it?
Yes, ma'am, you did.
Oh, right here.